नाज़रीन, पिछले हफ्ते एलए में HDF ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट फाउंडेशन की एक फंड रेजिंग की तकरीब हुई, जिसमें पाकिस्तान के नाचार और उन गरीब लोगों के लिए चंदा इकट्ठा किया गया जो ज़रूरतमंद हैं, जिसमें तालीम को अव्वलियत दी गई है। HDF इफरादी क़ुव्वत को, खुसूसन ख़वातीन को इस काबिल बनाना चाहते हैं कि वो अपने पाँव पर खड़े होकर अपनी ज़िंदगी को तालीम के ज़ेवर से भी आरास्ता कर सकें और अपनी ज़िंदगी को बेहतर कर सकें। तकरीब के असल रहनुमा जो थी वो डॉक्टर यास्मीन थी, जिन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की इस फंक्शन को कामयाब बनाने में, और उनकी टीम में जिसमें फातिमा खान, अब्दुल अल्मास, गदला खान, शाहीन अवान, इन सब ने बहुत मेहनत की। चीफ गेस्ट डॉक्टर सना खान थे और मेहमान खुसूसी थे इस तकरीब के जनाब तसव्वुर खान, कौंसल जनरल पाकिस्तान लॉस एंजल्स, और की नोट स्पीकर थे जनाब सैयद जावेद अनवर साहब, जिन्होंने अपनी जेब खास से $1 लाख का चंदा दिया। ये जावेद अनवर साहब की $1 लाख की हैट्रिक थी, जिसमें पहले अपना, फिर दोबारा सिटीजन फाउंडेशन और तीसरी बार HDF को $1 लाख का बड़ा चंदा दिया। नाज़रीन, तकरीब हर लिहाज से कामयाब रही।
I want to welcome everyone here tonight. Some of you may have come from short distances, but I know we have people who have come from very far distances as well to be here with us. So to start the program, I'm going to call up my younger brother Faisal Qasim for the recitation of Quran and translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
First, can I go ahead and start with the national anthems of both Pakistan and the US?
Our keynote speaker, Mr. Javed Anwar, who flew in all the way from Midland, Texas in his private jet with his entourage. So we're very grateful to Mr. Javed Anwar for coming out tonight, taking some time out to be with us. Our chief guest, the Tasawwur Council General, our friend and supporter, Dr. Sana Khan, and all of our sponsors, guests, and friends. Thank you for being here. I would like to introduce one of the key members, the chairperson of our fundraising committee, Dr. Yasmin Firoz, to come forward and say her welcoming remark to you. Before I call upon her, let me say a few things about her. Dr. Yasmin Qasim was born in Karachi, Pakistan. After graduating from Dow Medical College in Pakistan, she came to US in 1984 and started her medical career in pathology residency program in Wichita, Kansas. and then a fellowship in surgical pathology at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Currently, she works as a senior pathologist with Kaiser Permanente Medical Group at Downey, California. She has been involved in many community and social activities. She was the host of a community radio program called Geet Mala for over 12 years and has been very active in many social and charitable organizations for years. I invite Jasmine to say a few words.
I want to thank all of you for taking your time out of your busy schedule for this noble cause of HDF. A very special thanks to our keynote speaker, Mr. Syed Javed Anwar, for coming all the way from Texas. Many thanks to Dr. Atiya Khan, the chairperson of HDF, our chief guest, Dr. Sana Khan, and our dear Consul General of Pakistan, Mr. Tasawwur Khan and his wife, Ifat Khan. Also a very special thanks to our sponsors, Dr. Sana and Sapura Khan, Mr. Nawaz and Fawzia Malik, Mr. Salim and Yasmin Adaya, and Mr. Shakil Ahmed of Farmers Insurance. Thank you very much. I really appreciated all of your help and support. Today's event is a combined effort of our HDF team, local HDF team. This team really worked hard to put this event together, and now your attendance will definitely make this occasion a big success. So please give a round of applause to yourselves. I want to recognize the team of local HDF chapter. Fazala Khan, I want her to come on the stage. Fatima Khan, Abida Ahmed, Shaheen Mubarak, and Parveen Ahmed. To invite Ali Sajjad, a councilman. He wants to say a few words. So Ali Sajjad, please.
Human Development Foundation has been actually working for the last 17 years to fight poverty, not just in the United States, but throughout the world. Very, very excited to be here tonight. And above all, I'm really excited to actually present this small recognition from the city of Artesia on behalf of the city of Artesia and the people of Artesia. So I'd like to ask Yasmin Zahabi, other board members to come on board, come here on the stage to actually receive this. So please. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me again a pleasure and honor to actually present another certificate of recognition to our keynote speaker, who has been truly a support to our community, Pakistani American community, as well as a philanthropist. So I'm going to ask Mr. Javed Anwar to please come and accept this humble recognition of certificate from City of Artesia and on my behalf and the citizens of Artesia. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the work that you have done, and we appreciate all that you have done. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Atiya Khan, who is the chairperson of the Board of Human Development Foundation USA, and she's also the vice chairperson as well as founding member of HDF Pakistan. Since 1997, she has been working tirelessly with HDF for a better and prosperous Pakistan. Her dedication and enthusiasm for her work at HDF is rooted in her conviction to work for social justice and humanity. Please welcome Dr. Atiya Khan, the chairperson of HDF.
मेरी ज़मीन मेरा आखिरी हवाला है मेरी ज़मीन मेरा आखिरी हवाला है कि मैं रहूं न रहूं इसको बार-बार देखें. There was a Greek god who was supposed to be invincible, and the secret to his invincibility was that he would go and touch his Mother Earth whenever he needed strength. So Hercules came to find out about the secret, suspended him in the air, and beat him to death. This story underscores the importance of keeping in touch with your Mother Earth. It is for your stability and for your strength. That is what Mother Earth is for. Your presence here today is a testament to your love and your connection, to your mitti, to your watan, to your roots, and to your country of origin, Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you, and I would like to thank individually everybody, but I wish I had time to. So I would like to thank all of you, just like Yasmin said, taking time out of your busy schedule and come here to support this genuine cause. I really, from my heart, thank each one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So for all of you. I want to recognize some of the people here especially and thank them. First of all, Yasmin Qasim and her husband, Sayyid Feroz Qasim, for their dedication to this cause. She has been single-handedly and always tirelessly working for the last 10-15 years to do this every year. And every year she has really led the effort and has a team working with her. I really appreciate Yasmin, you know how much I appreciate you. And we really recognize you in every board meeting that we have, and we are going to have one soon. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate Mr. Waqar Khan and Mrs. Fatma Khan, for they have supported HDF since I have known them. And not only in their TV program, but advertisements and every program they have recognized personalities, Dr. Zina Tanwar and myself, and they have always given even donations to HDF. So I really appreciate them. Please give them a hand. Thank you so much. So people have been recognized already. Javed Anwar Saab, who's really honored us with his presence today. Our Consul General, Mr. Tasawwur Khan, can you imagine? Tasawwur Khan. And Dr. Sana Khan. So I want to recognize, and I'm very humbled and very embarrassed to talk in front of such accomplished people, such talented people, such intelligent people that you all are. But at the same time, I feel very honored to speak tonight about HDF.
What are we doing here? Think about this for a minute. What are we doing here? हम लोग सब क्या कर रहे हैं बैठे हुए? Saturday night को, right? I'm sure, like myself, all of you have had 3 or 4 different invitations for tonight, right? What are we doing here? Why are we here? Interesting question to ask, right? Even more interesting question to answer. Because if you think about it, what does it take to put a party together? All of us in our lives have put a party together, right? Ya ghar mein ho gayi, ya is tarah ki jo party to sabne rakhi. Now, on top of putting a party together and the amount of work that goes into it, try to put a fundraiser together. Okay? If you haven't done so, try it. And then if you haven't done so, call people and ask them to donate. It is not an easy thing to do. So Dr. Yasmin, Feroz bhai, right? Hats off. But you know this is not an easy thing. Is it, Dr. Yasmin? Is it easy?
It's not easy at all.
It's not easy at all. Why do you do it?
I think we need to pay back our country. After I got educated in Pakistan with very little money paid off, and now when I'm raising my kids, I'm paying, I think, triple amount of what I paid in Pakistan.
Okay, I touched a nerve there. I can test. I hit a nerve. I got it. So let me go back to my crutch, which I always use, right? Whenever this was actually a khutbah I gave at UCI to the MSU a few weeks ago. I'm not going to give you the whole khutbah because that's going to take a while. But let's just talk about why do we here? How does it, you go and people ask you to donate money. Why are you going to give your money? You've been working hard every day, 8-10 hours a day. Then somebody says, write me a check. Does that make any sense? Now, on top of that, somebody says, donate time. Masjid mein jate hain, donate time. School mein jate hain, donate time. Time is such a, who has time in America, right? It doesn't really matter who you are, you don't have time. But people ask you. The president of your organization may ask Dr. Yasmin, hey, do a fundraiser. Does Dr. Yasmin have time? She's a physician, a mother, a wife. Do you guys have time? Think about this, how busy she must be, right? So, Let's talk about this. Why did we do this? Next slide. Look at Surah Maida. So here's my crutch. If I'm going to look and I'm going to give you a talk about something, my crutch is going to be the Quran and Hadith, right? Because I'm not a scholar, I'm not an alim or anything like that. It's really interesting, because when I started to actually look at this issue for the khutbah I had to give, I did some research, because I'm a scientist, I can't really give talks or anything, even khutbahs, without doing research. So I figured maybe I'll get one surah, maybe I'll get one hadith or a few hadiths, and why do we help each other, why do we do this? You will not believe the amount of information, what I found in the Quran, and the number of hadith. There's no way for me to go on this.
There's a group of ladies, and they are amazing ladies, you know. In the last 2 years, I have seen them, and they're involved in most of the organizations that we have here. But they are found in different combinations, you know. 3-4 in common in this, and 3-4 common in that, and 3-4 common in that. But probably if I count them, should not be more than about 15 to 20 ladies. But they are absolutely amazing ladies, and I'm sure that they are doing all this with the help of and with the support of their poor husbands. And I see always Feroz Saab, you know, please give him a big hand. There's no doubt his wife is doing amazing, but he's a very amazing supporter of his wife also. This is, ladies and gentlemen, is probably my last fundraiser. I've been here for 2 years. My assignment was for 2 years. And I would be leaving in next 2 weeks. And during this time, I consider myself fortunate to be posted to Los Angeles. I thought I have served in great places. And I can share with you that before I was coming here, I had an offer to go as ambassador somewhere. And then they also said, you can go as an ambassador to, you know, so-and-so place. But if you want to go as consul of Pakistan to Los Angeles, you know, that can also be offered to you. I don't know how, but I accepted this, although everybody thinks that a high commissioner or ambassador is a higher post than a consul general. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell you that after spending 2 years with you, I absolutely think that I made the right decision. You people are the best community. I have served in 26 years in many countries, but you people are the best. And what makes you best is that if God has given you, if God has been kind to you, I see the desire in you to give something back to His people, to this community. And for this, you are doing it not only the community here, but you're doing it for people who are in Pakistan and who are not as fortunate as you are. I salute your large-heartedness, and I tell you that I have worked with every organization Pakistani Americans or any other organization which is into some program in Pakistan. I worked with that organization. I have attended their fundraisers, I have supported them, and my support comes out of that commitment that I have to my people, that is my fellow Pakistanis, to my country. And I believe that anybody who is doing this much goodness to Pakistan, I have an obligation to stand by that organization, by that individual. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not respected any of these community members for their wealth, for their good house, for their big car. The sole standard that I maintained to respect my community members was how much he is giving back to this community or he is giving back to his country.
It's really my pleasure and great honor to introduce renowned Pakistani American businessman who has made a great name for himself in the American oil and gas industry. Mr. Syed Javed Anwar has become an image to admire in the community as an outstanding businessman leader, a recipient of the Philanthropist of the Year Award, and a community leader, a man of integrity who believes in honesty education, and hard work.
I'm so delighted that Dr. Yasmin has invited me to give me this opportunity to talk about it. I realize the difference between this organization and other organizations is a total social mobilization. HDF is a package to improve the life of people in Pakistan that live in small villages at the grassroots level. This requires full participation of local leaders, community, and all the residents that work together for a common cause. That's the big difference between other organizations and this one. You have heard from Dr. Atiya Khan what is this organization stand for. I'm so impressed with that I'm really glad that how you can mobilize the whole community instead of just mobilizing one sector and work with all the community together. We have to do for what you have learned from Dr. Atiya Khan, Dr. Sana. You have to help your community. As you realize, I was raised by a single mother. I didn't have much resources. I worked real hard. But I always think about my home country, how I can help. Anyway, irregardless, thank God this country has given me the opportunity and the freedom, and I can stay late if I want, you know. Anyway, but I'm blessed, and thank you, God, that you have given me this opportunity to help people out. And I want you to thank me for inviting me here. I want Dr. Yasmin to come up to the stage with me, please. All the things why you should help people out, why you should help your country out. I'm not going to give you any lecture. You know, I help people out because I love my country. I love the community I live in. I want to help. And you know, you have heard from Dr. Atiya Khan, Dr. Sana, other people, why you should do it. I'm not going to give you a lecture. I want to put your money where your mouth is. So what I decided to do with the help of Dr. Yasmin, I am going to give $100,000 donation. But I want you to be partners with me. And what I like to do, I'm going to give you 25,000 installment every so many months or so many as we discussed with Dr. Atiya Khan. But I want some of you to match it. That's my condition. And let's see how many people can do that along with me so that we can raise the goal of $300,000 maybe, inshallah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Yasmin.
You know, it's always a great honor to introduce our Chairman of Foreign Relations, Chairman Royce.
I've been to Pakistan 3 times now. It is the diaspora. It is the physicians. It is the business people. It is those who are here in the United States who are most engaged in so many ways across Pakistan. I have seen schools in the northwest frontier to educate girls, and I've been in Peshawar and Islamabad and Lahore on my trips there, and I can tell you, unmatched is the efforts by the community here in order to make certain that the next generation of young people in Pakistan, especially women, have a chance at education. Why is this so important, this work? Why is it so important to get sustainable water? Why microcredit? Why do you do this work? Why education for girls? Because you and I know, I think, that childhood development is going to be dependent for these children on expanding the opportunities for girls for education in Pakistan. 40% right now are illiterate. And efforts like what you're undertaking here are essential. And it's not just childhood development. It is also life expectancy that is then dependent upon making gains in this. And it's the economic growth in Pakistan as well. So the effort that you're undertaking for sustainable development there, for efforts to make sure that microcredit and the type of banking system that will allow entrepreneurs to start a business, that will provide that primary health care to make certain that the children have what they need. That's the undertaking here. To say nothing of, if we were with the physician community right now, the teaching colleges. I mean, the efforts put in here by doctors from Pakistan and the United States to make certain that those opportunities are there for the next generation are essential.
बस कल परसों जीऊंगी मैं कैसे इस हाल में बरसों मौत ना आई तेरी जो आई लंबी जुदाई 4 दिन दा प्यार रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई लंबी जुदाई नींद गई किस देश नु मेरी हो पुछदी तारे चारों पासे घोर है मेरा यार नजर मुझे तुम नजर से मेरी याद होगी जिधर जाओगे कभी नगमा बनकर कभी बन के आंसू कभी नगमा बनकर कभी बन के आंसू तड़पता मुझे जलाए, मेरी वफा ने बुझाना भी चाहो बुझा ना सकोगे।